How do I do
That'll
that?
be under brand.
Where?
No.
I can have it in the background. I know. I'm live. Hey guys. Sorry, technical difficulties. I can keep it running.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah. Keep the music running. Alrighty, guys. Today we're talking my favorites for 2024 because everyone needs ideas for Christmas, for one, but also things that just make our life better. So this is actually a collab with two of my good friends, Wendy from Plan Prep Pray and Katie from Life in the Mundane. So they are also posting their favorites from 2024. I am going to link their channels down in the description. They should be there already. If not, please let me know in the chat. And let's see. Let me go over here. Katie's here. Hello, Katie. And so first thing first, I want to tell you that my friend Wendy has made an amazing homeschool planner. I know Katie has helped with it. She's been able to preview it and help design it and stuff is what I believe is the case. And so they're in the Kickstarter phase of that. And that means they need the funding in order to make it go to print. And so I have already backed it. I'm going to share in the description box, there's a link, but I'm also going to show you, if I remember how to do this, about her planner so you can see it. Okay, let me play this. It's not going to have audio, but you can see her planner, and it is so beautiful, bringing order to chaos because as moms, especially if you're a homeschool mom, you have a lot of things that you're doing in one day. And also you don't want to lose sight of the main thing, you don't want to lose sight of God and gratitude and the whole, let's just be thankful for where we are because that makes everything else that seems chaotic come into order. So I love that she has made this. I cannot wait to get mine. Katie says it's the perfect planner. I have to agree. From everything I've seen, I am super excited. So this is her, let me go to here. Not that one. Oh, did I close it? I lost her. Well, it should be in the chat or in the description box, the link to go back this planner. It's amazing. So that's actually one of my favorites, even though I haven't even received it yet. One of my favorites from 2024 because I'm just super excited to use it next year. So also, Katie already released her video from this morning about her favorites, and she has tons of great ideas because she is the master at gathering all of these great things and hacks and ways of doing things and organizing things. And I love organizing in general. So it just gives life to me watching her videos, especially when she's talking about her favorite things, because I know that if she loves them, then they're awesome. So let me go to my first, since we're talking organizing, thing that I have bought this year that I am loving. And that is, I actually have it with me here to the side, but it's these cereal containers. Okay, we don't eat cereal, but I put things in them hold on, have a whole listing. Oh, that I buy a lot of things in bulk, and so right here I have my coconut flakes unsweetened because those are so hard to find in the stores. So unsweetened coconut flakes, I get them from Azure Standard. And so a lot of the bulk stuff that I buy from Azure Standard or just from Costco or Sam's, I put into big containers like that because it's easier to access everything. And I just love those. They are big enough to hold things, but easy enough to grab them off the shelf. So loving those. And I got them on Amazon, so the link is down there. The next thing, since we're talking organizers, is these bags. Okay, now I've gotten these in smaller sizes and used them for tons of things, but these extra large bags are amazing. So we put board games in them, and you really need the extra large size in order to do that. So they came in a huge pack, and they are different colors. And so we have labeled them. We put all of our board games in them. And so I have actually done a video on how we organize our board games, and I took all of them out of their boxes and put them in these bags, and we just file them in like IKEA cube bins, and that's how we keep all of our games organized. So, oh, Katie says she's in the market for some good containers. Okay, Katie, these are amazing, and I would definitely recommend them. So, yes. And also, these bags are very sturdy, very durable. I have been loving them. Also, when we're talking organizing, I got, let me switch over here so you can see it here. This pill organizer. Now, we don't take a ton of supplements, but I definitely do love I do love some good supplements. So I got this pill container, and I love this because actually each person in our family, except for Baylor, has their own row. So it's all contained in one, and yet you can take out individual ones. So super handy and nifty. Everyone knows their own color. So the kids get, well, actually, I'm going to tell you about what they get because those are also some of my favorites from this year. But every person has their own, and I love how this is organized. Okay. Very handy. Big enough, but not too big as far as like what you need in it. Now, if you take a lot of supplements, it might not work for you. You'll have to get something else. But for me and our family, we love those. Oh, Katie says about the bags. We love these independent bags for learning activities. Yes, that's amazing. For sure. Especially if you're homeschooling, keeping certain manipulatives all together. We actually do use one of them for Brielle's manipulatives with the base 10 counting blocks and stuff like that. So since the bag is so big, it fits the huge like 100 block plus all the little ones. And so, yes, they're great for organizing anything, honestly. Like, I love those zipper bags. And they last longer than like a regular plastic Ziploc bag. And they're easier to do with the zipper. So for sure, I love that. Okay, so we're talking vitamins because I just showed you this vitamin pill organizer. Okay, we love for the kids. Let me show you this. Okay, these vitamins. All right, let me pull it up here so you can see it. These are kid greens. Okay, so they're tropical fruit flavor, animal shapes. Brielle loves telling me what shape she got that morning. And they have, it's not like a multivitamin, but they have like other green like vegetables and fruits kind of like all together. So it gives them just a little bit of extra vitamins. I tried the multivitamin. They didn't like the flavors. There was like 4 flavors. They weren't ecstatic about them. So we went back to doing these. So just a little extra something. It's kind of more for like a habit that I want them to be into. Not that they have to take something, but the habit of health and making healthy choices. So it's like we take vitamins to be healthy. We eat, good food to be healthy because it makes us feel better. And I want to encourage that because that will serve them for their whole life. Oh, my husband says pill containers so helpful for folks who don't remember to take things. Hypothetically, yes. Well, and then you can tell because it's every day. Did you miss a day or did you not miss a day? So I can tell when my kids missed their vitamins, although that's very rare because they love them. But yes, especially if you have medications that you're taking daily. We have a lot of friends that have kids that need to take a lot of stuff daily. And so definitely a good way to organize it. Okay, so every day they get this vitamin, but they also get, not every day, but in that cold and flu season, we have these little tablets, elderberry tablets. And these are nice because if I know we're fighting something, I go ahead and put this for the next like 3 or 4 days into their little pill container to go ahead and take. Now, I do also make my own elderberry syrup, and that stays in the fridge, but sometimes it's nice to have something that's shelf stable, and so I really like these chewable tablets. And also I'm going to say that these things that I've chosen for the kids are non-gummy vitamins because we've had so many dental issues, and it's probably mostly genetic, but we stay away from sticky things now. And so I want the chewable tablets that are not sticky, no gummies whatsoever. So it's hard to find kids vitamins and things that are not gummies. So that's why I really like those. Also, since we're talking vitamins, one of my other favorites is this right here. The kids probiotics and prebiotics. Okay, this is super cool. Also not a gummy, which is great, and I find that it works really well. They love the flavor of this one. Okay, the flavor is key. Okay, because kids, if they don't like it, they're not going to want to eat it. So I love that they like the flavors. So this vitamin, when we have to go to antibiotics, which is not our preference, but it happens, I love giving this for as soon as they start antibiotics, they start them on it, and then I'll do it maybe up to a week after to help their gut biome get back in order. So love these. Would definitely recommend them, especially because it's not a gummy. All right. But I'm not a kid, and I would rather just swallow the pill. And so if we're dealing with sickness in our house, or we start to feel that scratchiness in the throat where it all starts for us, I love this new thing that I have found. So let me switch this over so you can see here. Switch this. Oh, Wendy's here. Wendy. Katie, the other. Yes. Okay. So when we are fighting sickness, this is amazing. This is oregano oil, black seed oil, garlic extract, and elderberry, all in high quantities. So I love taking these when I start to feel that sickness coming on. Ain't nobody got time for that. So let's just stay healthy. I love these that I found because I also have an oregano oil, like a dropper bottle. Sometimes if the kids are really starting to get sick, I will make them drink that mixed in with some juice or Gatorade or electrolytes. And that's good for them because they take the elderberry separate. But this is nice because it's all in one. And I also try to take some fermented garlic that I have in honey and hey, Wendy, and take that when I'm sick. So this is nice because you can take it on the go. I think you take, wow, I don't have my glasses on, 2 capsules. So I just do 2 capsules a day and been loving that. All right. So when we're also talking about sickness, let me show you this. Okay. We've got vitamin C powder. Now, I'm going to tell you that I use this in a different way than you might think. So I actually, my stuff is, where did I put it? Where's the vitamin C powder? Oh, okay. So I got it in this bag, right? But I put it into this little container so it's easy to take a little scoop out. So I do 1/2 teaspoon of this 1 teaspoon of this vitamin C powder. And let me show you also this one. So 1 teaspoon of vitamin powder, 1/2 teaspoon. My cameraman is in here trying to help me out. 1/2 teaspoon of, it's a little crooked, but I guess that's okay. 1/2 teaspoon of this stevia powder. And then I do 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Okay. Makes a great lemonade. And you're getting some extra vitamins, immune boosting. Okay. So those 2 things I love. But then, because I was doing that, also my kids love it. And I'd rather them have that lemonade than like a sugar-filled powdered mix. And they actually know how to make it themselves. And so it's awesome. But I got tired of juicing lemons. So my hand's starting to hurt. And so let me flip this over so you can see here. I got this very inexpensive lemonade like juicer. Okay, let me show you. I mean, I guess you could do limes in it too, but super handy, not very big. Okay, has a little top thing for storage, right? You put it on, it like twirls around, then you lift it, put it on again, and then it like goes the other way. Really gets all the juice out of the lemons because I'd rather buy the lemons fresh and juice them and then use it. Or if I want to juice a ton at one time, that would definitely not happen if I had to squeeze it by hand. I do it in there and then I put it in ice cube trays and freeze it. That way I can just microwave a couple cubes and make a quarter cup. So love that lemonade. Super yummy. And since we're talking kitchen things, I also got these silicone. They look dirty, but they're not. They just get discolored. Silicone mats for all of my sourdough. I did do a video on. Wait, let me switch it up there. My cameraman's in here helping me. That'd be my husband. Thank you, husband.
Here to serve, ma'am.
Yeah, so these silicone mats, there's two sizes, and so I have a bigger Dutch oven and a smaller one. But since I started making a lot of sourdough, and not every weekend, but at least once a month now that I've gotten into a groove of it, these mats are awesome because I don't need to use parchment paper every single time, and they work great. There's no sticking. Sourdough loaves come out amazing, and then I just lift it in, put it in, lift out. They are hot though. You will definitely want to use oven mitts. And so I've been loving those in the kitchen. So I gotta see what's next. All right. Now, we've been talking all about kitchen things, but let's say you want to take a break from the kitchen. There's a lot of other areas in our life that we can have favorite things in. So this year I have been trying to read more. So there are a few books that I want to mention that I think are awesome. First one I'm actually still reading, but I have really been liking a lot. And that is The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry by John Mark Comer. So it's a very bright orange book. But I'm about, let's see, halfway through and love it. It's been convicting me in a lot of ways. I've been like underlining and highlighting and writing notes in it. I would definitely recommend that book. Another book that I love is this one. I finished this book. It is 8 Errors Parents Make and How to Avoid Them. So great book. I mean, not everything I would maybe agree with or align with, but in general, best parenting book that includes a wide range of things. So it talks about different stages of kids and how they need different things from us in those different stages. And you can't parent a toddler the same way you would a teen. And so remembering, especially if you have a larger family and you have a wide range of ages, can be hard to keep those separate because the way you would treat your toddler and parent them is very different than somebody that's older. And so love that they give a lot of examples, a lot of practical advice, and just highly recommend. So that was that book. And of course, when we're talking about books, we can't forget the Bible. Oh, I didn't bring my Bible in here, but I got this case for it. It's super cute, very pretty. I like that I can keep everything in it. Notebook, well, not a notebook. Well, I keep a sticky notepad in it. And my highlighters. Oh, Wendy, yes. All the sickness things, definitely you should try. Okay, so Love this case. There's a bunch of different like designs that you could do, but it's very sturdy, very like soft, and like I just love it. And so in it, I have these highlighters, which are super cute. And they're Bible highlighters, so they do not bleed through. And I like they're like pastel-y colors and stuff. And I like to highlight. It keeps me engaged in what I'm reading. So in my Bible case, I keep some pencils, some pens, and these highlighters, and some sticky note things. So if I want to write more, I can. And I have margins on the side of my Bible. But been loving these highlighters. There's a bunch of different kinds and stuff, but I liked this color palette. But also what I'm going to use these highlighters for next year is Wendy's planner, because that's when it's going to come out. Now, there's not a lot of time left. It ends on Monday, guys, and we need to get this planner. So it's so beautiful. Look at it. It has like a wet erase bookmark for ever changing like things that you need to do. So you can just like, oh, if you're like, hey, I really need to do this on this day, just put that in there and write it on there. And there's like so many different beautiful sections. I seriously cannot wait. And I love checklists and I love doing planning. Oh, so good. Okay, so there is a link in the description of where you can back this planner. So make sure you click down below. It would mean a lot to me. It would mean a lot to Wendy and Katie if you would share this, especially if you are a homeschool mom, because I know it's geared towards homeschool moms, but anyone can use it. I homeschool, but not full time. And so I'm still excited to get this planner. Wendy, I love you too. And I am so excited. Okay, so since we're talking about planners and pens and highlighters and homeschooling, I'm going to show you this pencil sharpener that we got. I know. The things that you get excited about when you get older, it's just crazy. So I got this pencil sharpener because we have an electric one, but I wasn't thrilled about it. And this one, you don't need electricity for. So it's like, all right, there's a hurricane coming through. Sorry, kids, you're still doing school. Here's a pencil sharpener. You don't need the lights on. It's not really how it goes. But these are so heavy duty. Like, they will not break. We have it mounted on the wall right above their little bookshelf. And it's like, I remember using this. They work amazing. So we were like, yeah, let's get one. So this is the kind we have, because this is the brand that we remembered. And listen, it's holding up great. So I know all you people that have lots of kids that are sharpening pencils. I highly recommend this one. Katie, yes, I would definitely get this. So let's see. Since we're talking homeschool things, I'm going to share with you these flashcards. We actually did get a bunch of flashcards from some of our friends, and I put them on these rings. I feel like somebody, Katie, do you do this? Put them on rings. Makes it super easy to keep everything together. So I got these little rings, and so other flashcards, I don't need to take them off. These, I do take them off because it's basically like you're playing war, but with math flashcards. So they are multiplication. So you have to multiply them in order to see who has the highest one to see who wins. And so kind of whoever does it the fastest gets, I guess it doesn't really matter how fast you do them, but it makes them practice. And so Benjamin loves doing these with me or with my husband. And so these, I say, are definitely a win. And so we just keep them all together in the rings. And sometimes we'll play them at dinner. And it's just really fun. And good practice for us because, listen, there are a lot of things I don't remember from school. So I love those, Math War, and put them on rings. It makes it easier. All right. So let's talk about some things that just make us pretty. I don't have a segue for that. I'm sorry. But actually, these earrings, I linked similar ones. I couldn't find the exact ones. They're very, very close, though. And so I love these. They're dangly and just kind of like not too big, because I don't like huge things, but just dainty enough and kind of like shimmery enough. Here, actually, let me show you these. So they're very, very similar. But with this style, okay, they go in sometimes, especially if your hair is down, you just like, and they flip out and then you like lose them, which is terrible. So I was like, I don't like that. So I actually got these little, they're clear little plastic earring backers. Okay. And telling you, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner, but it comes in a whole big pack, right? There's different like shapes and stuff, but I would always steal earring backs from other earrings, but then I'd want to wear those earrings. So then I'd be like switching them back and forth. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, let me just get some of these. And like, if I lose these, whatever, like this whole thing is not expensive and there's like a ton of them. And so they stay on pretty well. Like I have some on the back right now. And so they're clear, which I like. And they're just awesome. Like, why did I not think of this before? So been loving those in this 2024 year. All right. Also, what I've been loving is I took this jojoba oil. Okay. It's very close to like our skin, whatever, combination. So it like is easily absorbed. And so what I did is, oh yes, it comes in a case, Katie. She's talking about the earring backs. Yes. Little case. And so what I did is I took this bottle of jojoba oil and I poured it into a glass mason jar. Okay. And then I put these vanilla beans in it. So I would cut them in half and then I would slice them down the middle and kind of open them up a little bit and then put them in the jojoba oil to infuse. Okay. When I tell you guys that this is like, smells amazing, first of all. If you don't like vanilla, then obviously it's not going to smell amazing. But I love the smell of vanilla. And so putting it on at night, it feels so luxurious. And so I infused it for about a month. Then I poured that back into the bottle. You can see it's like almost empty. I think I've only got this much left. So I actually have another 8-ounce jar going in the garage that has vanilla beans in it. So that when I run out, oh my gosh, that I have more. But oh my gosh, I could smell it forever. So I get out of the shower. I rub that all over my face. Side note, I started using oil on my face and oil to cleanse my face probably a couple years into marriage, probably soon into marriage, because I was reading somewhere, like I used to use those little like face blotter, blue sheets, but my face was so oily. And then I kind of was like reading somewhere and they were talking about if you keep stripping your face of oil, your body is going to think, oh, I need to produce more oil. It's kind of like this supply and demand idea. If there is none, it's like, well, let's make some and like provide some. And it's like, no, I don't want more oil. I want it to just be stable. And so then I read if you put oil on your face and your body absorbs it, it kind of reverses that. And your body is like, oh, we already have enough. We don't need to make more. And it kind of slows the production down. And so when I started washing my face with oil, which I actually do, I put tea tree oil in a mix of castor oil and olive oil, just like, 10 drops or something in like a 2-ounce bottle. And I started washing my face with that. I also use it because it takes off my makeup and mascara. And I just wipe it with like a microfiber cloth in the shower, like works amazing. So then I do that in the shower. Then I put this jojoba oil with the vanilla on and I just put it all over my face at night. Oh my gosh, smells amazing. Feels so good. I absolutely love it. So that's also been one of my favorites from 2024. And so That's all I got for you for 2024. I have all the links here in the description. If you're watching the replay, please feel free to leave any comments. I will respond to them. Thank you guys for your comments here. Again, please go check out Wendy's planner. It's only for a few more days, and that's the deadline. And she's like 3/4 of the way to her goal. I think more than 3/4. And I would love it if you would share that planner with anyone you know who loves checklists, who loves planners, who wants to bring order to chaos, who's a homeschool mom, who's just a mom, who's just a person who needs to get their life together. It's going to be amazing. So with that, you had to stage. Sorry, God. With that, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. Please leave comments down below. Check out the links if you're interested in any of those things. Also, check out Wendy's channel and Katie's channel because they both have amazing things that they're talking about today. And until we meet again, don't forget, life is better together. And now I got to figure out how to stop this. Bye, guys.